In the world of financial scams, few stories are as audacious or as baffling as the rise and fall of OneCoin and its mastermind, Dr. Ruja Ignatova. Dubbed the Crypto Queen, Ruja orchestrated one of the largest Ponzi schemes in history, swindling billions from millions of investors before vanishing without a trace. Today, she remains one of the FBI's most wanted fugitives, with rumors swirling about her fate. From a life of luxury in Dubai to a grim end at the hands of the mafia. This is the story of how a brilliant but ruthless con artist built an empire on lies, exploited the dreams of ordinary people, and disappeared before the walls closed in. The making of a con artist. Born in 1980 in Bulgaria, Ruja Ignatova was ambitious from an early age. Her family moved to Germany when she was 10, seeking better opportunities, and Ruja thrived academically. She earned a PhD in law, attended Oxford University, and landed prestigious jobs at McKinsey and a Bulgarian investment firm. But despite her success, she was obsessed with becoming a millionaire before 30, a goal she narrowly missed. Frustrated and envious of the ultra-wealthy clients she advised, Ruja began searching for a shortcut to riches. Her opportunity came in 2013 when she discovered Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency was still in its infancy, and Ruja saw its potential, not as a revolutionary technology, but as the perfect vehicle for a scam. Teaming up with Sebastian Greenwood, a seasoned multi-level marketing MLM promoter, she concocted OneCoin, a better, faster version of Bitcoin that would democratize wealth. There was just one problem: OneCoin didn't actually exist. The illusion of a blockchain. Unlike real cryptocurrencies, OneCoin had no blockchain, no mining process, and no real-world utility. Instead, Ruja and her team faked it all. They created a sham blockchain using a simple SQL database, allowing them to arbitrarily set coin prices and fabricate transactions. Investors were told they were buying into the next Bitcoin, but in reality, they were purchasing worthless digital tokens tied to nothing. To make the scheme seem legitimate, Ruja employed classic MLM tactics. Investors didn't just buy OneCoin, they purchased educational packages that came with free tokens as a bonus. This loophole allowed OneCoin to masquerade as a legitimate business while operating as a pyramid scheme. Early recruits earned commissions by bringing in new victims, creating a self-sustaining cycle of greed and deception. The cult of OneCoin Ruja wasn't just selling a fake cryptocurrency, she was selling a dream. At lavish events around the world, she positioned herself as a financial visionary, promising that OneCoin would surpass Bitcoin and make early adopters millionaires. Her charisma was magnetic. Her credentials, real and exaggerated, gave her an air of authority. She even appeared on the cover of Forbes Bulgaria, though it was later revealed she had paid for the placement. The psychological manipulation was masterful. Investors were told they were part of an exclusive movement, a family that would change the world. Many poured their life savings into OneCoin, convinced they were getting in on the ground floor of the next big thing. A single mother in Tennessee invested $100,000. In Uganda, farmers sold their land and livestock to buy in. The more people invested, the more the illusion grew, until the cracks started to show. By 2016, the cracks in OneCoin's facade began to show. Independent investigators and crypto experts started questioning the legitimacy of Ruja's so-called revolutionary blockchain. Websites like BehindMLM.com published damning reports exposing OneCoin for what it really was: a glorified Ponzi scheme with no real technology behind it. Regulators in multiple countries, including Germany, India, and Italy, launched investigations, freezing bank accounts, and issuing warnings to the public. But Ruja, ever the strategist, was already several steps ahead. Sensing that the walls were closing in, she began executing her exit plan with cold precision. She funneled hundreds of millions of dollars into offshore accounts under shell companies, making the money nearly untraceable. She purchased luxury real estate in London and Dubai, acquired a $7.5 million super yacht named the Divana, and even invested in Bulgarian tobacco companies, a move that some speculate was a way to launder money through legitimate businesses. Then in October 2017, with OneCoin's exchange mysteriously frozen and investors panicking, Ruja boarded a flight from Sofia to Athens and vanished without a trace. The timing was no accident. The exchange's maintenance mode was a final stall tactic, locking victims out of their funds while she made her escape. By the time authorities raided OneCoin's offices months later, the truth was undeniable. Billions had disappeared, and the entire operation had been an elaborate illusion. The hunt for the crypto queen. In the years since her disappearance, the mystery of Ruja Ignatova's whereabouts has only deepened. Theories about her fate range from the plausible to the downright cinematic. Some believe she's living under a new identity in Dubai, protected by powerful connections, possibly even the same Saudi royal who once handed her 230,000 Bitcoin, now worth billions, in exchange for OneCoin shares. Others whisper darker rumors that she was assassinated by the Russian mafia or Bulgarian crime syndicates, her body dumped in the Mediterranean as punishment for the fortunes they lost in her scam. The most tantalizing possibility? That she's still out there, watching Bitcoins rise with a smirk, knowing she holds one of the largest untapped crypto fortunes in the world. The FBI has placed her on their top 10 most wanted list, offering a $5 million reward for information leading to her capture. Yet despite alleged sightings in Greece, the UAE, and even on a yacht in the Adriatic, Ruja remains a ghost. Meanwhile, her accomplices have faced the music. Her brother Constantine was arrested in 2019 and sentenced to 20 years in prison. Sebastian Greenwood, her MLM partner, received the same fate. But Ruja, she's become the stuff of legend, a modern-day pirate who stole billions and slipped away into the shadows. The aftermath, a trail of broken lives. The human cost of OneCoin's collapse is staggering. Millions of people, many from developing countries where financial literacy is low, were left financially ruined. In Uganda, farmers who sold their land to invest lost everything. In Europe and the US, retirees saw their life savings evaporate overnight. Tragically, some victims took their own lives, unable to bear the shame or the financial ruin. Even today, a small but devoted group of believers cling to the hope that OneCoin will somehow make a comeback. A testament to the cult-like grip Ruja's deception still holds on some. Online forums buzz with conspiracy theories, with diehards insisting that the blockchain was real and that Ruja will return to fulfill her promises. A warning for the digital age. Ruja Ignatova's story is more than just a tale of greed and deception. It's a cautionary parable for the digital era. In a world where cryptocurrency hype and get-rich-quick schemes run rampant, her scam exposed how easily people can be manipulated by the right combination of charisma, technical jargon, and the fear of missing out. And yet the most unsettling part of this story isn't the scale of the fraud. It's the fact that its architect may still be out there, living a life of unimaginable luxury while her victims pick up the pieces. Subscribe to Fraud and Fortunes. If you found this story fascinating, you won't want to miss our next deep dive into the world of high-stakes scams and audacious heists.